My beloved, you didn't find this by chance. Your soul was drawn here, guided by a force greater than coincidence, a whisper from the divine that said, "This is your moment." Right now, as you listen, Archangel Michael is standing guard, his presence a shield of light around you, ready to break any chains that have held you back. Someone out there has tried to dim your spirit, to cast shadows over your path, perhaps even weaving dark intentions to block your blessings. But hear this, their efforts are unraveling. The rituals they've spun, the negativity they've sent, are crumbling under the weight of divine power. You're here because heaven has a message for you, a promise of protection, freedom, and a destiny waiting to unfold. Stay with me, because what's coming will stir your soul and light the way forward. You've sensed it, haven't you? That uneasy feeling, like something unseen was working against you. Maybe it was a restless night, a dream that left you unsettled, or a moment when the air felt thick with doubt. Those weren't random. They were signs of spiritual warfare, a battle over your purpose. Someone, maybe someone close, maybe a stranger, has tried to bind your progress, to curse your path with envy or malice. But Archangel Michael sees it all. His sword of light is cutting through their schemes, dissolving their efforts like mist before the Sunday. You're not defenseless. You're not alone. The Creator has been watching you, holding every moment of pain, every tear, every quiet prayer you thought went unheard. Those struggles were not meant to destroy you. They were forging you, preparing you for a breakthrough that will silence every doubt. Feel the air around you now. Is there a warmth, a spark of hope rising in your chest? That's not your imagination. That's the divine energy of protection and purpose moving toward you. The shadows cast by others, their jealousy, their words, their rituals are powerless against the light surrounding you. Archangel Michael is clearing the way, dismantling every obstacle, every ill intention aimed at your heart. You've been searching for a sign, a confirmation that you're stronger than the forces working against you. This is it. This moment, this message, is your divine signal that heaven is fighting for you, aligning your path with the abundance and freedom you were born for. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, and the spiritual realm is alive with activity to prove it. Let's talk about the weight you've carried, the betrayals that cut deep, the moments you felt abandoned, the nights you wondered if your dreams were too big. Those experiences weren't meant to define you. They were meant to refine you. Every time someone spoke against you, doubted your worth, or tried to block your path, heaven was taking note. Their words, their actions, their attempts to dim your light, they're fading now. Archangel Michael is sweeping away their influence, ensuring that their darkness cannot touch the brilliance of your destiny. You're not just surviving these battles, you're rising above them, stepping into a season where your spirit will soar, untouched by the shadows of the past. Close your eyes for a second and breathe. Feel that stillness. That's the presence of divine protection, a sacred barrier that no negativity can cross. Archangel Michael is whispering to you now, you are safe. Your purpose is secure. The plans against you are failing. You've felt the attacks, maybe in sudden setbacks, unexplained delays, or a heaviness you couldn't shake. But those were not the end of your story. They were the prelude to your victory. The divine is moving, unraveling every curse, every intention meant to hold you back. You don't need to fight this battle alone. Trust in the power that's greater than any enemy, greater than any ritual, greater than any doubt. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Now, picture your future. A life where financial stress no longer binds you, where opportunities flow like a river, where your heart feels light because you're living your purpose. This isn't a distant dream, it's your divine inheritance. Heaven is preparing a shift, a release of abundance that will free you from worry and open doors you never imagined. It might come through a conversation, an idea that sparks in your mind, or a connection that feels like destiny. When it arrives, you'll know it's not luck. It's the hand of the divine, orchestrating your path. You've been faithful through the storms, and now the Creator is ready to show you what's been stored up for you, a life of prosperity, purpose, and unshakable peace. You might wonder, why me? Why now? Because you've endured when others would have given up. You've prayed when hope felt thin. You've kept going when the world told you to stop. That's why your name is written in light in the spiritual realm, sealed with promises of freedom and abundance. You're not ordinary, you're a vessel of divine purpose, called to break chains, to heal wounds, to shine so brightly that others find hope in your story. If this is stirring something in you, if your spirit feels alive with possibility, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're ready to embrace what's coming. Doubts might try to creep in now, that voice whispering that this is too good to be true, that you're not worthy of such a shift. Those are lies, shadows cast by fear to pull you back. But you are stronger than those lies. You are loved by the Creator, guarded by angels, destined for a life that overflows with purpose. The delays you faced, the moments you felt stuck, they weren't denials. They were divine timing, aligning every piece of your story for this moment. Speak this truth aloud. I am ready. My breakthrough is here. Let your voice rise, because when you declare your faith, the heavens respond and doors begin to open. You've carried burdens that weren't yours, guilt from past mistakes, fear that your chance has passed, pain from those who tried to break you. But those weights are lifting now. Every tear you've shed has been seen, every prayer has been heard, and every moment of faith has been recorded. The divine is moving, releasing blessings that will restore your heart and renew your spirit. Financial freedom is part of this promise. A release from lack, a step into abundance that lets you live fully, give generously, and build boldly. You're not meant to struggle forever. You're meant to thrive, to be a beacon of hope, a testimony of what's possible when you trust in a higher power. Someone out there is thinking of you right now, their heart stirred by a force they can't explain. They might be someone from your past, or someone you're yet to meet, but they're part of this divine plan. Their role in your story is unfolding, guided by the same power that brought you here. Don't chase them. Don't force the connection. Just stay open, because when they arrive, it will feel like a piece of your soul clicking into place. That's how the divine works. It weaves blessings into moments that feel like home, moments that remind you you're never alone. The spiritual warfare you've sensed, those sleepless nights, those waves of doubt, those moments when you felt something heavy in the air was real, but it's losing its grip. Archangel Michael is standing firm, his light dissolving every attack, every intention meant to derail you. He's clearing the path, silencing the doubts, and preparing you for what's next. You don't need to fight this battle with your own strength. Trust in the divine protection surrounding you, the power that's greater than any enemy. Your victory is not a hope, it's a certainty, sealed by the Creator's promise. You might have heard promises before, felt hope rise only to face disappointment. But this moment is different. The energy around you is shifting, the spiritual realm is aligning, and your breakthrough is closer than ever. In the coming days, watch for signs, a kind word that feels like a gift, an opportunity that seems too perfect, a dream that carries a message. These are the markers of heaven's work, proof that your prayers are being answered. If this message is lifting your spirit, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this energy, to keep receiving words that ignite your faith and guide your path. The people who've left your life, who doubted you, who tried to dim your light, their departure was no accident. The divine removed them to make space for what's coming. You don't need to chase their approval or prove your worth. Their season in your story has ended, and that's okay. The right people, the ones who see your value, who lift you up, are already on their way. They'll arrive in divine timing, bringing connections that feel effortless, love that feels safe, and support that fuels your purpose. Let go of the past with peace, because your future is too bright for shadows to linger. Your struggles have not been in vain. Every moment you chose faith over fear, every time you kept going despite the pain, has built a foundation for this moment. The Creator has seen it all, your resilience, your heart, your quiet strength. Now, the Divine is saying, your time is here. In the next few days, expect a shift. It might be a small spark, a moment of clarity, a conversation that changes your perspective, a feeling of peace that settles over you. But that spark will grow, lighting the way to a life of abundance, purpose, and joy. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming one, a living testament to the power of faith. You've always felt different, like you were meant for something more. That's because you are. You're not here to blend in, you're here to shine, to break cycles, to create a legacy that echoes through time. The financial freedom coming your way is a tool, not just for you, but for the lives you'll touch, the dreams you'll build, the hope you'll inspire. It's not about wealth for wealth's sake. It's about stepping into the abundance you were created for, a life where you can give, create, and live without limits. Heaven is equipping you to be a light in the world, a source of inspiration, a vessel of divine purpose. Right now, someone is being guided toward you, their heart stirred by a force greater than themselves. They're part of this unfolding story, a connection that will feel like destiny when it arrives. Trust the timing. Stay open. The divine is weaving your paths together, ensuring that when you meet, it will feel like a moment written in the stars. You don't need to search for them, they're already on their way, drawn by the same power that led you to this message. If this is resonating, if you feel that spark of hope, like this video, it's a way to anchor this moment, to say to the universe, I'm ready for what's next. The doubts and fears that try to pull you back, they're no match for the divine power surrounding you. The enemy knows your breakthrough is near, and he'll try to distract you with busyness, negativity, or hesitation. But you are stronger. You are guarded by angels, led by a higher purpose, covered by a love that never fails. When those doubts arise, speak truth over them. Say, my destiny is secure. My breakthrough is here. Your words have power, and the heavens are listening, ready to move when you declare your faith. You've been asking for a sign, a confirmation that your prayers are heard, that your path is true. This is it. This message, this moment, is the divine reaching out to you, reminding you that you're not alone, that your dreams are not in vain. In the coming hours, watch for the evidence, a conversation that feels like fate, a moment of peace that feels like a gift, a sign that carries the weight of heaven's promise. You're not too broken to receive it. You're not too late to claim it. You're exactly where you need to be, and the divine is moving to meet you here. Your life is about to become a story of triumph. People will look at you and wonder how you rose, how you overcame, how you found peace in the storm. And you'll know it wasn't luck or chance, it was faith. It was the moment you chose to trust, to stay, to believe in the promises written for you. You're not just receiving a miracle, you're becoming one, a light that others will follow, a story that others will tell. If this is moving you, subscribe to this channel. It's a way to stay tethered to this truth, to keep walking in the light of your purpose. The heavens are rejoicing right now, celebrating your courage, your faith, your decision to stay and listen. Angels are moving, aligning opportunities, clearing paths, and preparing the way for your breakthrough. You don't need to see the full picture. You don't need to understand every step. Just trust that the Creator is guiding you, that Archangel Michael is protecting you, that your destiny is unfolding. Say it aloud. I am ready. My miracle is here. Let those words carry your faith into the spiritual realm, because when you speak, heaven responds and miracles take flight. You've felt time shift lately, haven't you? Clocks showing repeating numbers, moments when you felt a pull to pause and listen. That's the divine rearranging your path, aligning your life with its sacred purpose. You're not imagining it. You're sensing the truth. A breakthrough is unfolding, and it's unfolding now. Expect the unexpected in the hours ahead, a message that shifts your perspective, a connection that feels like fate, a moment that confirms you're on the right path. Your financial freedom, your peace, your purpose, they're not dreams, they're promises, and they're closer than ever. The love you've longed for is part of this divine plan. Someone's heart is being prepared to meet yours, someone who sees your light, who honors your soul. Don't rush to find them. Don't doubt their arrival. Just stay open, because when they come, it will feel like a homecoming, a moment that reminds you the divine never forgets its promises. This love will be a safe space, a connection that lifts you higher, a bond that feels like it was written in the stars. Trust the timing, because the Creator's timing is always perfect. Your financial breakthrough is more than money, it's freedom. It's the ability to live without fear, to give without worry, to build without limits. The divine is preparing a release of abundance, a flow of prosperity that will let you step fully into your purpose. Picture a life where you can create, inspire, and uplift others, where lack is a distant memory and abundance is your reality. This is what you were created for, not struggle, but overflow, not fear, but faith, not survival, but thriving. Heaven is moving to make this real, and it's moving now. As you listen, angels are working in the spiritual realm, sealing this moment, guarding this promise. They've been with you through every trial, every doubt, every moment you felt unseen. Now, they're celebrating because you're here, you're ready, you're claiming what's yours. Say it one more time. I am ready. I receive it. Let your voice rise. Let your faith soar. Because when you speak, the heavens move and miracles land. If this message is igniting your spirit, like this video and subscribe. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to keep walking toward your destiny. In the days ahead, watch for the signs. A dream that feels like a message. A conversation that sparks hope. A moment of clarity that feels like a gift. These are the fingerprints of heaven, proof that your breakthrough is unfolding. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to force it. Just stay faithful, stay present, and trust that the Creator is moving mountains for you. Your life is about to become a testament to the power of faith, a story that proves miracles are real, that you were never forgotten. Your turn is now, and the divine is ready to show you why. The spiritual realm is alive with purpose for you right now. Every moment you've spent questioning, every time you've felt a spark of intuition urging you forward, has led you to this precise point. The divine is weaving a tapestry of your life, each thread a moment of faith, resilience, and quiet hope. Someone out there has tried to unravel this work, to cast doubt or negativity over your journey. But their efforts are fading like shadows at dawn. Archangel Michael's light is stronger, his protection unwavering, ensuring that no force can disrupt the sacred plan unfolding for you. You're not just a bystander in this moment, you're the center of a divine shift, a vessel for miracles that are already taking shape. You've walked through moments of isolation, haven't you? Times when you felt like the world didn't see you, when your dreams seemed too heavy to carry alone. Those moments weren't meant to crush you, they were shaping you, teaching you to stand firm in your own strength. The Creator has been watching, noting every time you chose to keep going, every time you held on to hope despite the silence. Now, those silent seasons are giving way to a new sound, a hum of divine activity, a rhythm of blessings aligning just for you. The negativity sent your way, the attempts to block your path, are dissolving under the weight of this sacred momentum. There's a clarity coming to you now, a sharpness in your vision that wasn't there before. You might feel it as a sudden knowing, a moment where confusion lifts and your next step feels certain. This isn't random, it's the divine clearing the fog, illuminating the path you were always meant to walk. Archangel Michael is guiding this clarity, cutting through the distractions and doubts that have tried to cloud your mind. You've been asking for direction, for a sign that you're moving toward your purpose. This is it. This moment is your compass, pointing you toward a life of abundance, freedom, and unshakable peace. Let's talk about the dreams you've held in your heart, the ones you've whispered to yourself in quiet moments, the ones you've been afraid to speak aloud. They're not fantasies, they're seeds planted by the divine, waiting for the right season to bloom. That season is now. The obstacles that stood in your way, the doubts that tried to bury those dreams, are being swept aside. Heaven is watering those seeds with opportunities, connections, and resources that will bring them to life. You don't need to force it. You don't need to doubt it. Just trust that the Creator is tending to your dreams, ensuring they grow into something greater than you imagined. You've felt a shift in your relationships, haven't you? People who once felt essential have drifted away, their absence leaving a quiet ache. But that ache isn't a loss, it's a clearing, a space being made for connections that align with your purpose. The divine is orchestrating new bonds, bringing people into your life who see your value, who honor your journey, who lift you higher. These aren't just chance meetings, they're divine appointments, moments where souls recognize each other in the light of shared destiny. Let go of the need to cling to what was. The relationships coming your way will feel like a gift, a confirmation that you're exactly where you're meant to be. The financial burdens you've carried are starting to lift. You might not see the full picture yet, but there's a stirring in the spiritual realm, a movement of abundance that's flowing toward you. This isn't about fleeting wealth, it's about a steady stream of prosperity that frees you to live fully, to create boldly, to give generously. The Creator is preparing a release, a moment where lack gives way to overflow. It might come through a new idea, a conversation that sparks opportunity, or a door that opens unexpectedly. When it arrives, you'll feel the hand of the divine in it, a reminder that you were never meant to live in scarcity. If this message is sparking something in your spirit, if you feel a pull to stay connected to this truth, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a way to anchor yourself in this divine energy, to signal that you're ready for the blessings unfolding. The heavens are watching, celebrating your willingness to receive, to trust, to step forward in faith. There's a strength growing within you now, a resilience that wasn't there before. Every trial you faced, every moment you chose to stand tall, has built this strength. The attempts to dim your light, to bind your spirit with negativity or doubt, have only made you stronger. Archangel Michael is amplifying this strength, infusing you with courage to face whatever lies ahead. You're not just surviving, you're becoming a force, a light that cannot be extinguished, a soul that carries the weight of divine purpose. The world needs your strength, your vision, your heart, and heaven is equipping you to shine. You've felt moments of unexplained peace lately, haven't you? A quiet calm that settles over you, even when the world feels chaotic. That's not a coincidence, it's the divine wrapping you in assurance, a gentle reminder that you're held in a higher plan. The negativity others have tried to send your way, the shadows they've cast, cannot touch this peace. Archangel Michael is standing watch, his presence a fortress around your spirit, ensuring that no darkness can penetrate the light you carry. You're not just moving through life, you're being guided, step by step, toward a future that radiates with purpose and possibility. There's a spark of creativity stirring within you now, ideas that have been dormant, dreams you've tucked away, are beginning to flicker back to life. These aren't random thoughts, they're divine whispers, seeds of inspiration planted by the Creator to guide you toward your calling. The attempts to block your path, to dull your imagination with doubt or fear, are fading. Heaven is breathing life into your creativity, opening doors for you to express your gifts in ways that will touch others. Trust these sparks. Let them grow. They're not just ideas, they're the blueprint of a legacy you're meant to build. You've carried questions about your worth, moments when you wondered if you were enough. Those questions weren't yours, they were shadows cast by others, by circumstances, by battles you didn't see. But hear this, you are enough. The Creator formed you with intention, weaving purpose into every part of your being. Archangel Michael is clearing away those doubts, replacing them with a truth that burns bright. You are a masterpiece, designed for greatness. Every step you take now is a step toward owning that truth, toward living a life that reflects the divine value placed within you. The connections you've lost, the ones that left scars, were not meant to define you. They were lessons, preparing you for relationships that honor your soul. The divine is aligning new bonds now, people who will see your light and walk beside you without trying to dim it. These connections will feel different, effortless, uplifting, rooted in mutual respect. You don't need to search for them or prove yourself to earn them. They're coming, guided by a force greater than chance, drawn to you by the radiance of your purpose. Stay open, because these relationships will be a cornerstone of the life you're building. Your financial path is shifting in ways you might not yet see. The weight of worry, the strain of making ends meet, is beginning to ease. The divine is orchestrating a flow of abundance, not just to meet your needs, but to empower your dreams. This isn't about fleeting riches. It's about a steady current of prosperity that lets you live with freedom, create with boldness, and give with joy. It might start with a small opportunity, a conversation that plants a seed, or a moment of clarity that changes everything. When it comes, you'll know it's the hand of heaven moving to set you free. If this message is stirring your heart, if you feel a connection to this truth, consider liking this video. It's a way to root yourself in this moment, to tell the universe you're ready for the shift that's unfolding. The heavens are listening, celebrating your faith, your willingness to embrace what's next. There's a new rhythm to your days now, a sense that time itself is aligning with your purpose. You might notice it in small ways, moments when everything seems to fall into place. when decisions feel clearer, when opportunities appear just when you need them. This is the divine recalibrating your path, ensuring every step you take leads toward your destiny. The attempts to derail you, to pull you off course with negativity or distraction, are losing their power. Archangel Michael is guiding your steps, keeping you steady as you move toward a future that shines with possibility. You've felt the weight of expectations, haven't you? The pressure to be what others wanted, to fit into molds that never felt right. Those expectations are falling away now, replaced by a freedom to be who you were created to be. The Creator is calling you to step into your authentic self, to live unapologetically in your truth. No ritual, no envy, no darkness can hold back the light of who you are. You're not here to conform, you're here to transform, to create a life that reflects the divine spark within you. Embrace that freedom. It's yours. The dreams you've held for your future, the ones that feel too big, too bold, are not out of reach. They're closer than you think, guarded by the divine, nurtured by your faith. Every moment you've spent believing in those dreams, even when they seemed impossible, has been building a foundation for their reality. The obstacles others have tried to place in your way, the doubts they've whispered, are crumbling. Heaven is clearing the path, aligning resources and opportunities to bring those dreams to life. Trust the vision in your heart. It's a map drawn by the Creator himself. There's a healing happening within you now, a mending of wounds you've carried for too long. The pain of betrayal, the sting of rejection, the ache of feeling unseen. Those are being soothed by divine love. Archangel Michael is standing guard, ensuring that no new wounds can take root. You're not just healing, you're becoming whole, stepping into a version of yourself that's stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. This healing isn't just for you, it's a gift you'll carry into the world, a light that will help others find their way. Your purpose is calling you louder now, a voice that's impossible to ignore. You've sensed it in moments of quiet, in flashes of inspiration, in the pull to do something meaningful. That call is not a mistake. It's the divine urging you toward the work you were born to do. The attempts to silence that call, to drown it in doubt or distraction, are failing. The Creator is amplifying your purpose, giving you the courage and clarity to step into it fully. You're not just here to exist, you're here to create, to inspire, to leave a mark that lasts beyond your lifetime. The financial freedom you've prayed for is part of this calling. It's not just about paying bills or easing stress. It's about having the resources to live your purpose without limits. The divine is moving, setting up opportunities that will shift your reality, opening doors that lead to prosperity. This might come through a new idea, a connection that feels destined, or a moment of insight that changes your path. When it arrives, it will carry the weight of heaven's promise, a reminder that you were created for abundance, not lack. If this message is lifting your spirit, if you feel the truth of these words, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. It's a way to stay anchored in this divine flow, to keep receiving guidance that lights your path. The heavens are cheering for you, celebrating your readiness to step into what's next. There's a new confidence growing within you, a certainty that wasn't there before. You're starting to trust your instincts, to believe in your own power. This isn't arrogance, it's faith, rooted in the knowledge that you're guided by a higher force. Archangel Michael is strengthening this confidence, shielding you from the doubts and negativity that try to creep in. You're not just walking through life, you're stepping boldly into a future that's been prepared for you, a future where your light shines without apology. The people who are meant to walk with you are closer than you think. They're not just friends or partners, they're souls who share your vision, who see your purpose, who will stand by you as you build something extraordinary. The divine is drawing them to you, weaving their paths with yours in ways that will feel like miracles. You don't need to chase these connections or force them into being. Just stay open, because when they arrive, they'll bring a sense of belonging that feels like it was written in the stars. Your story is becoming a beacon now, a light that others will look to for hope. Every struggle you've faced, every moment you chose faith over fear, is part of a testimony that will inspire others. The negativity sent your way, the attempts to dim your spirit, have only made your story stronger. The Creator is using your journey to show the world what's possible, to prove that no darkness can overcome divine light. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for those who will find courage in your triumph. There's a peace settling over your home now, a calm that feels like a gift. You might notice it in small ways: a quieter mind, a lighter heart, a moment when worry seems to fade. This is the divine creating a sanctuary for you, a space where your spirit can rest and your dreams can grow. Archangel Michael is guarding this space, ensuring that no negativity can disturb it. This peace is not temporary, it's the foundation of a life where you thrive, where you create, where you live in alignment with your highest purpose. You've been asking for clarity, for a sign that you're on the right path. That clarity is coming now, in moments that feel like divine nudges, conversations that spark new ideas, dreams that carry messages, encounters that feel too perfect to be chance. These are the fingerprints of heaven, guiding you toward a future that's brighter than you can imagine. Trust these signs. They're not random, they're the Creator's way of saying, you're exactly where you need to be. The abundance coming your way is more than financial, it's an overflow of joy, purpose, and freedom. The divine is preparing a life where you can give without fear, create without limits, and live without the weight of lack. This might show up as a new opportunity, a shift in perspective, or a connection that opens doors. When it comes, it will feel like a confirmation of everything you've believed, a reminder that the Creator always keeps His promises. You're not meant to struggle, you're meant to shine, to be a vessel of hope, a light that changes the world. There's a new energy in your spirit now, a fire that's starting to burn brighter. You're beginning to see your own power, to recognize the strength you've carried all along. The attempts to bind you, to dim that fire with negativity or doubt, are failing. Archangel Michael is fanning the flames, ensuring that your spirit burns with purpose and passion. You're not just here to get by, you're here to blaze a trail, to create something extraordinary, to live a life that echoes with divine significance. The divine is rewriting your story now, turning pain into purpose, struggles into strength. Every moment you thought you were lost was a moment you were being found, guided by a power greater than any obstacle. The Creator is placing new chapters in your hands, pages filled with promise, opportunity, and joy. You don't need to know the full story yet. Just trust that it's being written, that every word is leading you toward a life of abundance and fulfillment. You've felt a pull to do something bold, haven't you? A nudge to take a risk, to step out in faith, to pursue something that scares you as much as it excites you. That pull is not a mistake. It's the divine calling you to act, to trust, to move toward your destiny. The negativity others have tried to send, the doubts they've planted, cannot stop this momentum. Archangel Michael is clearing the way, giving you the courage to take that step, to embrace the unknown with faith. Your boldness will open doors that no one can shut. The love you've been seeking is closer than you think. Not just romantic love, but a love that surrounds you, friends, family, community, who see your worth and celebrate your journey. The divine is weaving these connections, ensuring that you're surrounded by people who lift you up, who share your vision, who make you feel seen. You don't need to search for this love, it's finding you, guided by a force that knows exactly what your heart needs. When it arrives, it will feel like a warm embrace, a reminder that you were never meant to walk alone. Your financial path is aligning with your purpose now, in ways that will surprise you. The divine is moving resources, opportunities, and ideas into your life, not just to ease your burdens, but to empower your dreams. This isn't about chasing wealth. It's about stepping into a flow of abundance that lets you live fully, give generously, and create boldly. You might see it in a new project, a connection that sparks possibility, or a moment of insight that changes everything. Trust these moments. They're the Creator's way of showing you that prosperity is your birthright. If this message is igniting your faith, if you feel the truth of these words, consider liking this video and subscribing. It's a way to stay rooted in this divine energy, to keep receiving guidance that lights your path. The heavens are celebrating your readiness, your willingness to embrace the miracles unfolding. There's a new rhythm to your thoughts now, a clarity that cuts through the noise. You're starting to see possibilities where you once saw obstacles, solutions where you once saw problems. This is the divine sharpening your mind, aligning your thoughts with your higher purpose. The negativity that tried to cloud your vision, to keep you stuck in doubt, is fading. Archangel Michael is guarding your mind, ensuring that your thoughts are clear, your focus is sharp, and your path is true. You're not just thinking, you're creating, building, becoming. The people who've doubted you, who've tried to hold you back, are no longer part of your story. Their words, their actions, their attempts to dim your light have no power now. The divine is clearing your path, removing influences that don't serve your purpose. You don't need to fight them or prove them wrong. Just keep walking, because the Creator is leading you to a place where their voices can't reach you, where your light shines too brightly for their shadows to matter. Your future is too big for small minds to contain. You've been carrying a vision for your life, a picture of what could be. That vision isn't a fantasy, it's a promise, a glimpse of the life the Creator has prepared for you. The obstacles that have stood in your way, the rituals or negativity sent to block you, are dissolving. Heaven is aligning every piece of that vision, bringing it closer with every step you take. Trust the picture in your heart. It's not just a dream, it's a roadmap, guiding you toward a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. There's a healing in your body now, a restoration of energy and vitality. You might feel it as a lightness, a renewed strength, a sense that your spirit and body are aligning. This is the divine touching you, mending the weariness of past battles, preparing you for the journey ahead. Archangel Michael is guarding this healing, ensuring that no negativity can disrupt it. You're not just recovering, you're being renewed, equipped to step into your purpose with strength and clarity. Your voice is becoming a force now, a tool to create change, to inspire others, to speak life into your future. The attempts to silence you, to drown your voice in doubt or fear, are failing. The Creator is amplifying your words, giving them weight and power. When you speak, the heavens listen and the world shifts. Use your voice to declare your truth, to claim your destiny, to call forth the blessings waiting for you. You're not just speaking, you're shaping reality, building a future that reflects your divine purpose. The financial freedom you've been seeking is part of a larger plan. It's not just about money, it's about the freedom to live without fear, to create without limits, to give without hesitation. The divine is moving, aligning opportunities that will shift your reality, opening doors that lead to prosperity. You might see it in a new connection, a project that takes off, or a moment of clarity that changes your path. When it comes, it will feel like a confirmation of your faith, a reminder that you were created for abundance. There's a new light in your eyes now, a spark that others will notice. It's the reflection of your purpose, the glow of a soul that's waking up to its own power. The negativity that tried to dim that light, to cloud your spirit with doubt, is fading. Archangel Michael is guarding this light, ensuring that it shines brighter with every step you take. You're not just living, you're radiating, becoming a beacon for others, a testament to the power of faith and divine protection. The divine is planting new dreams in your heart now, visions that feel bold and exciting. These aren't random ideas, they're gifts, given to guide you toward a future that's bigger than you imagined. The attempts to bury those dreams, to keep you small with negativity or fear, are powerless now. The Creator is nurturing these visions, giving you the courage and resources to bring them to life. Trust these dreams. They're not just possibilities, they're promises, leading you toward a life of impact and fulfillment. You've felt a shift in your perspective lately, a new way of seeing the world. Challenges that once felt overwhelming now seem like opportunities, moments to grow and shine. This is the divine transforming your mind, helping you see through the lens of faith and purpose. The negativity that tried to cloud your vision, to keep you stuck in fear, is losing its grip. Archangel Michael is guiding this shift, ensuring that your eyes are fixed on the possibilities ahead, not the obstacles behind. The connections forming in your life now are different. They're deeper, more meaningful, more aligned with your soul's purpose. The divine is bringing people who will walk with you, who will support your dreams, who will see the light you carry. These aren't just chance encounters, they're part of a divine plan. Moments where the Creator is weaving your story with others. You don't need to force these bonds. Just stay open, because when they arrive, they'll feel like a confirmation of everything you've believed. Your financial path is becoming clearer now, a roadmap to abundance that's unfolding with every step. The divine is aligning resources, opportunities, and ideas to support your journey, to free you from the weight of lack. This isn't about chasing wealth. It's about stepping into a life where you can live fully, give generously, and create boldly. You might see it in a new project, a connection that opens doors, or a moment of insight that changes everything. Trust these moments. They're the Creator's way of showing you that prosperity is your destiny. If this message is speaking to your soul, if you feel the truth of these words, consider liking this video and subscribing. It's a way to stay connected to this divine flow, to keep receiving guidance that lifts your spirit and lights your path. The heavens are celebrating your faith, your readiness to step into the miracles waiting for you. There's a new courage in your heart now, a boldness that's growing stronger every day. You're starting to trust your own voice, to believe in your own path, to step forward without fear. The negativity that tried to hold you back, to keep you small with doubt or criticism, is fading. Archangel Michael is fueling this courage, giving you the strength to move toward your purpose with confidence. You're not just walking, you're marching, claiming the life you were created for, unafraid of what lies ahead. The divine is opening new doors for you now, opportunities that feel like they were made just for you. These aren't random, they're the result of your faith, your resilience, your quiet trust in something greater. The attempts to block these doors, to keep you stuck with negativity or distraction, are failing. The Creator is guiding you through, ensuring that each door leads to a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. Trust these opportunities. They're not just possibilities, they're promises, leading you toward a future that shines with divine light. Your heart is beginning to feel lighter now, isn't it? A quiet release, like a burden you didn't realize you were carrying, is starting to slip away. This is the divine at work, lifting the weight of past hurts, clearing the residue of negativity others have tried to place on you. Archangel Michael is sweeping through your spirit, brushing away the shadows that tried to cling to your soul. You're not just healing, you're being restored, made whole in a way that prepares you for the abundance waiting ahead. This lightness is a sign, a signal that your path is clearing, that the divine is making room for joy to take root. There's a new rhythm in your actions now, a flow that feels natural, almost effortless. You might notice it in the way you move through your day. Decisions come easier, tasks align smoothly, opportunities seem to appear just when you need them. This isn't chance, it's the Creator synchronizing your life with your purpose. The attempts to disrupt this flow, to tangle your path with doubt or malice, are unraveling. Archangel Michael is guiding your steps, ensuring that every action you take carries the weight of divine intention. You're not just living, you're moving in harmony with a higher plan. You've felt moments of doubt about your place in the world, times when you wondered if your efforts mattered. Those moments were not the truth. They were distractions, shadows cast to make you question your worth. But the truth is this: you are vital, a unique thread in the divine tapestry, woven with purpose and light. The Creator sees your value, and every step you take is part of a larger story that's unfolding now. The negativity sent to dim your presence is powerless against this truth. You're not just here, you're essential, a spark that will light up the world in ways you're only beginning to see. The dreams you've held quietly, the ones you've been afraid to chase, are starting to feel possible again. They're not illusions, they're glimpses of the future the divine has prepared for you. The obstacles that others tried to place in your way, the doubts they whispered to keep you small, are dissolving under the light of divine favor. Heaven is nurturing these dreams, sending you signs, maybe a conversation, an idea, a moment of clarity that show you the path forward. Trust these signs. They're not random, they're the Creator's way of guiding you toward a life that matches the vision in your heart. There's a new strength in your relationships now, a deepening of bonds that feel true and safe. The divine is weaving connections that uplift you, people who see your light and honor your journey. These aren't just casual encounters, they're soul-aligned, brought into your life to support your purpose. The attempts to isolate you, to surround you with negativity or betrayal, are fading. Archangel Michael is guarding these new bonds, ensuring they grow in love and trust. You don't need to force these connections, just stay open, because they're coming to meet you where you are. Your financial path is opening wider now, revealing possibilities you hadn't dared to hope for. The divine is aligning resources, opportunities, and insights to shift you from lack to abundance. This isn't about fleeting gains, it's about a steady flow of prosperity that lets you live freely, create boldly, and give generously. You might see it in a new idea that sparks, a connection that opens a door, or a moment when everything clicks into place. When it comes, it will feel like a gift from heaven, a reminder that you were created for a life of overflow, not struggle. If this message is stirring your soul, if you feel its truth resonating, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a way to anchor yourself in this divine moment, to signal to the universe that you're ready for what's unfolding. The heavens are watching, celebrating your faith, your openness to the miracles ahead. There's a new clarity in your purpose now, a sense that you're meant for something bigger. You've felt it in quiet moments, a pull toward work that matters, a calling that feels both exciting and daunting. This isn't your imagination, it's the divine speaking, urging you to step into the role you were created for. The negativity that tried to drown this calling, to keep you stuck in doubt or fear, is losing its hold. Archangel Michael is amplifying this purpose, giving you the courage to pursue it with boldness. You're not just dreaming, you're being called to build something that will echo through time. The pain you've carried from the past is softening now, its edges smoothed by divine love. Every wound, every moment of rejection, every tear shed in silence, these are being healed, transformed into strength for your journey. The Creator is mending your heart, preparing you to receive the blessings waiting for you. The attempts to keep you bound by pain, to anchor you in old hurts, are failing. Archangel Michael is guarding this healing, ensuring that your spirit rises stronger, ready to embrace a future filled with hope and possibility. You've noticed small synchronicities lately, haven't you? Moments when things align too perfectly to be chance. A song that speaks to your heart, a conversation that feels like a message, a number that keeps appearing. These are the divine's way of communicating, confirming that you're on the right path. The negativity that tried to blind you to these signs, to make you doubt their meaning, is fading. The Creator is speaking clearly now, guiding you toward a life of purpose and abundance. Trust these synchronicities. They're the fingerprints of heaven, marking your path. There's a new energy in your creativity now, a flow of ideas that feels unstoppable. You're starting to see possibilities where you once saw limits, solutions where you once saw problems. This is the divine unlocking your imagination, giving you the tools to create something extraordinary. The attempts to stifle your creativity, to keep you small with doubt or criticism, are crumbling. Archangel Michael is protecting this spark, ensuring it grows into a fire that lights up your life and inspires others. You're not just thinking, you're creating a legacy, one idea at a time. The people entering your life now are different. They're aligned with your soul's purpose, drawn to you by a force greater than chance. These connections will feel like gifts, relationships that lift you up and support your dreams. The divine is orchestrating these bonds, ensuring they strengthen your journey. The negativity that tried to isolate you, to surround you with doubt or betrayal, is powerless now. You don't need to chase these people, they're coming, guided by the same light that's guiding you. Stay open, because these connections will change everything. Your financial future is brightening, its path becoming clearer with every step. The divine is moving, aligning opportunities that will shift you from scarcity to abundance. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about a life where you can thrive, create, and give without fear. You might see it in a new project, a connection that sparks possibility, or a moment of insight that changes your perspective. When it comes, it will feel like a confirmation of your faith, a reminder that the Creator has always seen your needs. If this message is igniting your spirit, if you feel its truth stirring within you, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to keep receiving words that guide and uplift you. The heavens are cheering for you, celebrating your readiness to step into your purpose. There's a new peace in your decisions now, a confidence that wasn't there before. You're starting to trust your instincts, to make choices that feel right in your soul. This is the divine guiding your mind, clearing away the fog of doubt and fear.